This is Football Analysis, and I'm here with
Austin.
And today we are analyzing 2024 Euros round of 16. Taking a look at the countries that are out of the group stage, what can you say about all of them?
Well, I'll say it's an exciting group stage matches. One of the big surprises from the group stage is Georgia. Fantastic football, fantastic commitment, and then the desire, you get it. I think the Euro has been top notch. You understand? I think they haven't. They've met expectations. You get it? They've met expectations, and I think the only team that has not really convinced viewers is England. If you take England out of it, I think every other team has performed to expectation. In fact, some have performed beyond expectation. So honestly, if you're a good football fan, especially if you're neutral, you're just watching it to enjoy a football game, it's been perfect.
So from Group A to Group F of the this tournament, who would you say that impressed you most among the big teams or even the average teams?
Honestly, Spain. Spain has been immaculate. Spain has been superb. Nico Williams, Lamine Yamal, proper footballers. They've held the width of Spain fantastically. Rodri sitting deep and every other player there, it's just been perfect. The way they play, the defense. One of our pundits on this show was even bringing to my understanding yesterday that they are yet to concede a goal in the tournament. They are yet to concede one goal. Now, if you look at that, I think it's easy to say they are likely winners. Yeah, they are likely winners. The way they play, the tempo, the discipline, always wanting to get the goal, you get it. And they are not always under pressure. You get it. I mean, they've played two top teams. They've played Croatia and they've played Italy. And in those two games, they outplayed both countries. You get it. And I think Italy and Croatia are one of the, big performers in tournaments like this. So to outplay them, tell you the story of Spain so far. And another thing that I think caught my eye is, what's the name of this country? Not Germany. Germany are the hosts. In fact, Germany last game it wasn't convincing.
Yeah, they needed reality.
Yes. It had to be a late equalizer from Fulkrug for them to get the win. You understand? So now, if you look at the way was this name, this country, Ralf Rangnick's country, Austria has played. Do you know what it takes for Austria to top a group that have Poland? What's the name of this country? France and who again is there? Netherlands. They top that group. It's not an ordinary this thing for them to go and then top France and then top Netherlands. It's just awesome. I think I'm tipping Austria for semi-final, and I'm also tipping Spain for final. No, Georgia are just this exciting young team. I believe, in this round of 16, there's going to be a separation from the men and the boys. I don't think, from my screen, if I'm looking at it, I think you see Georgia going against, what's it called? Georgia who? Okay, the director has just showed us that it's going to be Spain, Georgia, Spain, Georgia. Now, if you look at the way Georgia is playing, the physicality, the size, in terms of their physical size, and the size of Spain, it's a match. They are highly technical, the passes, intricate, the chances that they create, the desire, the determination. It's just so right that they should be meeting up with Spain, who has been exciting too. So I think that's going to be one of the exciting features in the round of 16 game. And then if you go to the other distance, you see Romania, Netherlands. Romania, Netherlands is going to give us an epic average team battle. Romania has been on the average fantastic, and Netherlands too, they've been average. So those two teams coming to themselves, you just know it's going to be a proper football game. And my favorite team so far, Italy. Like, I've enjoyed every bit of Italy's football this campaign. And my favorite player, Califiori. Like, I like the guy's aura. The way he dresses, the headband, the way he plays, the way he carries himself. It's just fantastic. I really wish Manchester United could go into the market and then bring him to Old Trafford. But them going against Switzerland, I think it's going to be... I'll pick Italy for it. I'll pick Italy. Yeah, I'll pick Italy.
So, all right. So, what can you say about the France-Belgium, which everybody tips out to be the main match of the round of 16?
Well, France-Belgium. Doku. That guy has been superb. I think, what's the name of this guy? Theo Hernandez is going to be really on the run on that day. Doku is going to go full-blown attack on him. You understand? And then you look at Bakayu, what was the name? Something Bakayu, the left-footed Belgium guy. I think he's the only weak link there. You understand? He's the only weak link. And then, okay, they have Trossard from Arsenal. You get it? I'm even surprised that Trossard has been on the bench the entire tournament. I'm pretty surprised because he should be starting. I mean, he had a fantastic season with Arsenal. If not for whatever happened with the game against, I think, Aston Villa, he would have been a Premier League winner.
Yeah, but you know, he came on in the first match and he didn't perform well. He came on again in the second match, he didn't still perform well. So I don't think he should be starting. Coming on in the first match and he didn't perform well. The second one, same thing.
Well, if you look at it, I think there's something that being on the bench does for your confidence. You get it? It kills your confidence when you're on the bench and you don't start. Going into the game, you feel like, okay, I have to like put in all my efforts and prove to the coach that I should be starting. And then all of those over what's it called? Over desire and over zealousness to perform now makes you, easy to underperform. You get it? But I think it's going to be a proper 4 game. France, Belgium. I think Mbappe should be coming up for the round of 16. I think his nose should be healed by now. And then France needs to talk about their defense. Yes, they need to talk about their defense. Their defense has not really been all that bright.
But I think it was a solid defense throughout the round.
No, it's been a solid midfield performance. Do you think Kante had 2 man of the match performance?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a solid midfield performance. If you take the midfield out of the whole thing, it's going to be really difficult for the defense. Saliba, yes, Saliba good, Upamecano, but those 2 guys are still, they are not showing that experience that is necessary. You understand? They are not showing the experience. And then Theo Hernandez and this guy, what's his name? On the right flank there. You really need to like find how to like harness their chemistry so that this team can play. And then you look at Belgium, to Belgium defense, Faes, and then what's the name of this guy again? Timothy Castain. Those 2 people are the weak links of Belgium. Belgium, so they have a good midfield sitting. You have Onana, you have De Bruyne, and then you have what's the name of this guy? Tillemans. Those 3 boys has been awesome. And then you have Doku, you have Lukaku, and then you have Bakaki, or what's the name of that guy? I don't know how to pronounce it. So I think it's going to be a proper game between those 2. Probably it might be the most exciting round of 16 fixture, but I think the match that anybody should not miss is Georgia Spain. It's going to be highly technical, pound for pound football.
All right, but I think they're coming to Spain's team, and you have somebody like Fabio Ruiz there, and that guy is most suited player inside that squad. Irrespective that nobody calls him out to appreciate him, but that guy is one of the key player there. If you look at how he holds up play, the distributions and the shots taken already in this tournament is amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, true. Because if you look at the tournament so far, there are midfielders that are actually playing above their weight. You get it? They are punching so much above their weight. You have Skid of Austria, Schmid of Austria. You have what's it called? This guy in Vitinha in Portugal. Yeah, sure. And then you have this guy you just mentioned. What's his name again? Fabian Ruiz. These guys have been so perfect for their team. The way they play, the way the passes, the technicality, everything. It's just beautiful to watch them in this tournament. There are players that at the end of the day, they should be winning player of the tournament.
Yes. All right. So talking about England, Slovakia, is it a walkover match for England?
I think it's going to be it's going to have this funeral vibe all over it. This England, Slovakia is going to have this funeral vibe all over it because you see that, what's it called? England has not really been bright and sparky. Slovakia too are too defensive. You get it? They are too conservative the way they play. So you just know Gareth Southgate bringing his Boko Haram tactics, and then Slovakia coming with their terrorist tactics. You are going to sleep for close to 60 minutes in that game. Just take your mind off any exciting thing in that game. It's not going to be exciting. They've been playing like what would I call it? They've been playing like Ligue 1 team, the English team. The way they've been playing, the passes has been so so poor. The tempo has been so off. The chances that have been creating is so poor that you think that it's a team from what's it called? All this Abba and the likes.
For me, I think it's an average performance all through the.
It's below average. It's below average. When you say it's an average, okay, tell me. Denmark outplayed England. The first game they played was against, I think, Slovenia. Slovenia in the second half, they went grit for grit with England. And then the third game, who did they play again? what's the name of those people that they managed to end a draw? I think it was Serbia. Yes, they won the game against Serbia in the boring fashion. And then the second game, Denmark completely outplayed them. The midfield of Denmark swallowed up everything England brought into the game. And then the last game, then if not for Kopama and Kobe Mino coming in to bring some spark, it was already a boring evening. You could hear the England fans booing their players. So that tells you England, Slovakia. Honestly, I won't even be counting it as part of the game that will get my attention. In the round of 16, I think it's going to be, from my screen, you see Portugal, Slovenia, a walkover for Portugal in my books. Yeah. And then you see France, Belgium, epic game. I don't know who to pick. You get it? It's a replay of the 2018 World Cup semi-final where France went into the final with just one header from Varane. Yeah. So I think Belgium will come seeking for blood, seeking for revenge. You get it? I mean, had Belgium gone to that final, they would have won. It was against Croatia and had a perfect team. So I think Belgium will have that at the back of your mind when they are facing France. And then Germany, Denmark. I think Germany is not going to be difficult for Germany too much, but I think it's not going to be easy rather, but I think Germany should get the better of them.
So I ask you now, I'll ask you, looking at the screen now, I'll ask you the qualifiers of all this round of 16 now. If you have in Romania, Netherlands, was it Romania?
Yes, Romania versus Netherlands.
Yeah, Romania, Netherlands. Who do you think, and at what margin?
I'll pick Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Yeah,
clear win.
No, not a clean win. The reason why I'm picking Netherlands is because Romania, yes, good. They've been exciting the entire tournament, and then they've been courageous the way they play. They've been brave. But, games like this requires experience. I think the Netherlands team is more experienced, not by age, because I think on the average, the Romanian team is the oldest in this tournament. You get it? I think they are the oldest in the tournament. So, in terms of tournament experience, Netherlands can get the better of them. So, Netherlands for me.
All right. So, what about Australia, Turkey? We didn't even really talk about them. Australia, Turkey.
Yeah. I didn't even talk about their fixture.
Austria.
Yeah. The crazy thing is, Austria, Turkey is going to be as exciting as Spain, Georgia. The Turkish team in this tournament has been playing bamboozle football. They don't care for tactics. Go for me, I go for you. End to end proper. It's going to be like the Chelsea Man United game at Stamford Bridge. You understand? Exciting 7-goal thriller. So that's Austria, Turkey. Put your money on an exciting game, and I'm going for Austria.
So England, Slovakia.
Can walk over it. I don't know who's going to qualify. My God, see,
it's going to be a boring game.
No,
for England.
No, see, write it down. It's going to end in a shootout.
Huh?
It's going to end in a shootout. Yes, this England, Slovakia will not allow them to score. Who's going to score for them? Jude, that bomb, or Harry Kane, who has been playing like somebody who does not know his left from his right, or Phil Foden, who has been positionally confused.
I think Phil Foden will not play that game because he's currently off from the camp.
Okay, Phil Foden, yes, due to the pregnancy, I think he's off. Yeah, he's off. And then you look at who is there. I think it's going to be Saka. Now, I want to see the decision conundrum of that Southgate is going to sit on. I want to see if he's going to start Gordon or if he's going to choose Palmer again, because he has been behaving like somebody who is tactically inept. Gordon should be starting for me, and then you can put Saka there. Create the balance. But I don't care for England. It's going to be a boring game. Shootout for me, and then probably anybody gets the nod for the semi-final. And then,
all right. So what about Italy, Switzerland?
Italy, Switzerland. I've not really had a good view of Switzerland so far, but I think I've watched one of their game and they weren't that poor. They weren't that bad, especially the game where this guy Akonji was very brilliant. You get it? He was very brilliant. The way he coordinated the defense to the midfield and the attack, I think they were perfect. That's just good. It's going to be Italy for me though.
So why do you choose Italy?
Because of their defense and because of their determination in the last game. They were very determined up to the last minute. They scored at the death of the game. That tells you the mentality of the Italians. So them going into a game with Switzerland, I think they are built enough to, mentality-wise, they are built enough to go through. So I picked them.
All right. So coming at the other quarter of the round of 16, where we have Spain versus Georgia, Germany, Denmark, France, Belgium, Portugal, and Slovenia.
Yeah.
Who and who do you think that's coming out? Let's start from Spain, Georgia. What can you say about Spain, Georgia?
Spain, Georgia. I'll be sad. Really, I'll be really sad. I'll be really sad to see Georgia go.
You don't want
I don't want
Kvaratskhelia to go?
Not even him in particular. I'm not particularly a big fan of him because I don't like the way the Napoleons are treating him and Osimhen. You get they are valuing him more than Osimhen. So since then I've built this. I don't know what to call it. Maybe a little bit of dislike for him. So I don't really fancy him as a person. That's why. But the entire team, the way they play, and then I like the fact that the Georgian team has been coming a very long time. 2013, I heard that was when the academy was set up for Georgia there, where a lot of the players came through, and the majority of them are in the national team, and then now they are in the Euro. So it's been a fantastic story. I really just like them to be in the tournament, but unfortunately, they are facing one of the people that I tip to be the favorites, which is Spain. So Spain for me.
And I think if care is not taken, Georgia will hurt Spain. There is a kind of football, there's kind of play pattern these guys play. They hold up play, they don't play more than 3-4 passes. They are at your 18-yard box.
Yes, it's a counter.
That's it. They don't need to stretch themselves. They just pack the ball for you, allow you to have the ball. Once they have the ball, or once their leg touches the ball, 2-3 passes, they're at your post.
Yeah.
So okay, you tipping Spain to qualify.
Yeah.
Then we go back to Germany, Denmark. What can you say about that one? Do you think Germany can, win Denmark in the round of 16?
I think the only place where Germany and Denmark are a little bit balanced is in the midfield position. The midfield of Denmark and the midfield of Germany, I think there should be a match. But the defense of Denmark is so slow. Like, they are very, very slow. If you watch them against England, you could see that it was just because England were not exploitative of the slow centre backs of Denmark. But I think against Germany are going to Musiala. Those guys will run you down. You get it? I believe against Germany is going to be a different ball game. You get it? And I expect that though the midfield is going to be balanced, but Germany will go through.
All right, so let's look at France, Belgium. We've talked about France, Belgium before, how tough it will be, how balanced the both teams are, and how it will be a bit risky because if care is not taken, any of them will qualify.
No, definitely.
It's not something that has 60, 40 or 30.
It's a
50-50 game. So who do you tip to qualify from there?
Honestly, this in terms of this particular fixture, I don't think I'm going to tip anybody. I'll just say I wish this particular person go through, and I'll say Belgium for me. You know why? I want Belgium to go through because they've had a collection of quality players over the years that they didn't have their hand on any silverware. I think they are really deserving of a trophy. You get it? They are deserving of a trophy. So,
but they won't get this one.
No, it doesn't matter. That's why I say I'm wishing. So I wish Belgium to go through against France.
And the last but not the least, Portugal, Slovenia. It's a walkover match.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, why it's going to be a walkover match for Portugal is because Portugal lost their last game. So it's going to create this type of, we have to come back in the camp.
A bit of fact check.
Like, no, what happened? Like, why did we lose? We were expecting a draw. How come? So
that's reality check.
That means the coach will be like, okay, so the players in the bench, if they want in the starting out, don't do it. If they don't get it right as early as possible, probably those at the bench can make a difference. So we have to get it right from the kickoff. So it's going to be Portugal for me.
All right. So seeing all those people you said coming out of round 16, do you think you're Portugal? Because I know you're supporting Portugal.
No, it's Portugal all the way. All the way.
And you think Portugal can...
Bruno all the way.
And you think if they come out now, you will see they will meet... Portugal will meet Germany.
Don't worry. Whoever Portugal is meeting here is a bygone.
Is it bygone?
It's a bygone. Who is there? Because I'm hyping Spain, no, I don't want to go into the sentimental analysis for now. Let's just stick to the analysis of talking about who will go through and who will not go through. When it's time for me to hype Portugal...
All right, guys. So concerning the round of 16 show, who do you think that won't go through, irrespective of how they play or whatever differences they have? Who do you think that will make it to the quarterfinal and semi-final of this Euro 2024? Let me have your answers on the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. And please, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please kindly go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also follow us on all social media handles at Football Analysis. Thank you guys for watching, and see you on the next one.